All right. Welcome back. So let's talk about one of our favorites here. Favorites. Nigeria was a favorite. One of our favorites here. Let's talk about these people. Oh. Let's talk about these people. Oh. Let's talk about Edochie and Judy Austin. Kum. One of my teachers back in days would say kum. Like, you cut this place, kum, the fence. How many people did labor and are Greek in school? You cut this kum, the library. Let's talk about Edochie and Judy Austin kum May Edochie. All right. You say I've finally caught up on the story. Listen, I have a lot going on, but we've been dropping a lot of videos too. But I went through some of our stuff and it's like, this stuff we're supposed to be talking about, so we're going to talk about it, right? Yes, sir. All right, so this is a report on gistlover.com that I saw earlier on. I was like, oh. So it says, according to reports circulating online, troubled. Why they say troubled? What's troubling about? Anyway, troubled because it's social media and okay, troubling. I guess troubling relationship between him and social media. Okay, because I mean, I think it's good. He's trying to say it's good, But who is Edochie? Before we talk about even all of this, right? Edochie is one of Nigerians. He was one of Nigeria's finest actors. He started to decided to bring social media drama into his personal life. And I don't know, less than 2 years ago, he decided he wanted to announce that he has a new baby boy from another woman outside of his wife, from an extramarital affair. But he wanted to flip a side chick into a second wife. He wanted to, by force, by fire, do polygamy. Now, there's nothing wrong with polygamy on paper. Remember? On paper, there's nothing. See how it's white? Everything is perfect. There's nothing wrong with polygamy on paper. Even after you write it down, polygamy in black, it's just black and white. It's nothing wrong. It's just a written text, right? But in reality, is it that simple, right? How does it work out in reality? Forget polygamy for a second. Collaborative effort between two human beings will create friction. Right? Friction can come in the form of jealousy, envy, a simple disagreement, a simple conflict, right? It can come in any of those forms, right? And it can come and it's just toxic, okay? And some people will delete themselves. You haven't seen those stories? Yes. So he tried to do that and then he got dragged. Then, right as soon as he was announcing it, on that thing, like, this is my beloved son. That's how he talks. This is my beloved son, which my eyes delighted in, and by my second wife, Judy Austin. And then the first wife, in that same caption, was kind of painting that is a big old happy family. Polygamy is perfect family, right? And then the wife came there and said, God punish, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember. God punish both of you. That's what she said. Instantly, instant repercussion, instant consequences, instant. Gone are those days when you can lie to us and lie to yourself and you get away. Like, if you pay attention, people instantly, they start collecting wood everywhere. Instantly. You don't have to wait much longer these days. Yeah. She came there, she was like, God punish you. Both of you. Anyway, so that drama has been going on since then. I think the first wife, the actual only wife, right? I said at that time, this guy is not a polygamist. This guy will collect. This guy is not a polygamist. This is a fake ass polygamy. Sorry. Thank you, Jare. She has corrected me. She said, God will judge both of you. Thank you. I knew I was saying something different there. So, yeah. Listen, this is she said everything is wrong with polygamy. No, on paper. Wait now. You're on very patience. On paper, when you write polygamy on paper, even if you say I want to be a polygamist, I am polyamory, I am polyvestite, whatever you want to call it, right? On paper, there's nothing wrong with it. Just like on paper, there's nothing wrong with relationships in general, right? But when you enter relationships, you will find out. Well, you're kind of in relationships, either you like it or not. You will find out very quickly that that khaki no be leather. People, human beings in general, like it's not even a particular person or a particular gender or like even this one now way they watch me right now. You go show now, you show yourself shaky.
Sorry, yo.
How much more you have how much more you have women sharing space. Right? Right? Like and if in order to do that, anything remotely close to harmony, it needs to be backed by a solid value system. Some of them is religion. You might have people say, as a Muslim, this is what we believe in. If it's backed with that, there will still be conflict, but at least you have some kind of foundation. But this guy just woke up out of nowhere. Right? I just say, hey, I'm a polygamist. Right? And before that night was over, the wife came there and said, God will judge both of you. Is that a compliment? I know God will punish you, it's not a compliment, but God will judge you. Is that a compliment? Maybe my Yoruba English not proper anymore. Is that a compliment? It's not, right? Anyway, that's what happened. So this guy he's been dragging himself. At one point, he started doing skits on the internet to try to make it seem like, oh, it's all a happy family. But all that time it was just obvious that he didn't know what he was doing. Like majority of the people out there, right? So that's why we're talking about this story. So at that time, I predicted this guy does not know what he's doing. So the wife, the actual wife, she filed for divorce and she's asking for some 100 million naira in damages, something like that, something like that. Anyway, so this report on Gist Lover, this was published on November 24th. Yeah, so I'm getting to it late. According to reports circulating online, troubled Nollywood star Edochie denied ever being married to his lover Judy Austin. Really? He denied it completely? Like, he just denied the woman that's been standing gidigba. What was the word? The egungun, the ajele, right? He denied the whole thing, right? See, if we're looking and speculating from outside, right, and saying, no, he's a polygamist, you have to ask. We even have people, the likes of Daddy Freeze and some other people saying, let this poor man breathe now. Shebi, is it your polygamy? Let him breathe.
Let be poor. Breathe.
It's not that we didn't let him breathe. We're just saying what the facts are. He's not a polygamist. He doesn't know what he's doing, even with one woman first. He's trying to do a second woman. Holy work. It cannot work. That is witchcraft.
Not be juju be that.
It cannot work. It's not even exactly a prediction. It was just too obvious. That's why we have foundations. That's why we build on top of it. That's why we pivot. That's why we adjust. That's why we handle conflicts. That's why we have to reset sometimes. That's why we back off of each other, even in a singular, whatever you want to call it, monogamy relationship, right? How much more in polygamy? You want to run a household from the outside. Yeah, anyway, let me continue. Denied ever been married to his lover, Judy Austin. Well, it's not, is that a denial? They were never married. I bet they will come and say it's not a big deal, it's just that they're saying they're not married on paper. No, but he literally came and said that for my second wife, that's literally the statement he made on the internet that started all of this. Right? So I get it. They were never really married on paper. But let's continue here. At his divorce court hearing with estranged wife, May Edochie, all right, Yul and May's divorce is no longer breaking news following his marriage to his colleague, Judy Austin. So this is Nigeria. So in Nigeria, if you say you have a second wife, everybody will accept with you, right? It's people like me that will say, this guy's cap, he doesn't know what he's doing. But we accept it. On the surface level, we just accept that that's your second wife. Because it's Nigeria, there's customary marriage. People are allowed to have multiple wives, even if they are legally married to. Somebody say polygamy. I was like, it's Nigeria. Polygamy is pretty powerful. All he has to do is come to court and say, I don't have a second wife, right? But it's still a clownish behavior, no matter how we want to shape it from it, right? Anyway, May had filed for divorce and was suing Judy Austin for 100 million naira for infidelity. Now, I didn't know you could do that. You could sue the side chick. Okay, anyway. May had also obtained full custody of the children and filed for a restraining order preventing him access to their old marital residence, claiming safety concerns among other things. Let's not forget that in the middle of all of this drama, May and Yul lost their 15 or 16-year-old son. And literally weeks after, this guy got on the internet calling it his own way of money with the side chick, and it was a joke. It was some kind of joke or something to them. It was the weirdest thing ever. So at one point I was like, okay, maybe they're doing skits, maybe they just want us to chase them as clouds chasing thingy. He just wants a lot of people following him, right? But a whole child passed away. Anyway, in the middle of all this drama, let's continue. During the court hearing, Yul Edochie had allegedly denied ever being married to Judy Austin, stating that May is his only wife. Blogger Cutie Jules alleged that Judy Austin had also concurred that she and Yul are not married. Oh, she also denied that there was ever a marriage. Okay, so what were they doing? Adultery? So I'm not even sure. I think that may even be against the law too, right? At least civil, right? The couple even claimed that they were shocked to find out on blogs that they were married. They claimed, okay, I guess it's alleged. Shocked to find out that they were married on the internet.
Not be juju be that.
Yeah, not real juju. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Turn up your notifications. Okay. The couple even claimed that they were shocked to find out on blogs that they were married because the reports were false. And okay, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. This is my new son from my second wife. Right? That's what he typed on the caption, right? Anyway, I don't remember, it doesn't matter. Anyway, reacting to it, netizens tagged the couple clowns as they noted how they are afraid of paying 100 million naira. Let's see here. Please learn this lesson now. As a well-informed Igbo man, a red cap chief that I am, let me advise you about traditions. Even Igbo tradition or custom now is elective. It is permissive rather than prohibitive. It is up to you whether to follow the custom or not. I'm trying to use his voice. I think this was him that posted this. For instance, you can refuse to take the bride price on your daughter or nobody will fault you for that. I describe all Igbo traditions as elective because you can elect to observe them. For instance, okay, let me see. Yul Edochie knows that now. He knows he cannot marry Judy Austin as a second wife. In fact, both Yul and Judy denied they ever tried to marry each other. You know, there were also women that were running around the internet talking about, oh, they're actually married. They paid bride price. This is all confusing. Which one is the truth? Did they pay bride price? Because once you pay bride price in Igbo land, that's what I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's it. I bet again here is stamped. It's official. That's what I thought it was. So what happened? Anyway, One Bet Zoom wrote, in the post introducing her and his son, he referred to Judy as his second wife. He also made a post calling himself a proud polygamist, right? Remember that? So how come he has amnesia and blaming the blogs? One Life of Omar wrote, they are both clowns and should be in a circus performing. Wanda Mola wrote, so why did she now put Edochie as surname? She put Edochie as surname. What was this? Just to troll you monitoring spirits? Was that what it was? Anyway, one Obo's Promise wrote, we're in a fear court case. No matter how you run, hand go still meet you. Somebody said, this guy is a clown, grade 1. Shake my head. They must pay that 100 million naira. Omo, that's why you deleted the post that he posted saying he married Judy as second wife. Is it deleted now? I bet it is. Yeah. The fear of truth is the fear of truth. How they say it? Is the beginning of wisdom. Right? You know how people say truth in a moment. The truth is that I'm just a polygamist. I paid the bride price. No, wait now. Wait, relax. Let's wait. Let's time pass. And then we figure out if you're actually telling the truth or not. The result will tell us the truth. All right? In fact, we don't have to wait for the result too long. If this is the Prestige Family platform, you tell on yourself if you keep talking, you know. Anyway, but evidence day, we have all the screenshots. Another link that says they're flocking together, birds of the same feather. Thank God for May's God-given wisdom. She hasn't said anything yet, except that God will judge both of you, right? And it's sad, I say, especially that she lost her son in the middle of all the drama, right? Edochie is not a very bright young man. It's not young man. It's 40 plus. That's 40 plus. Okay, if you're acting like this at 40, you cannot escape it. You collect.
Sorry, yo.
No, it's not young, man. Maybe I'm taking you out of context, but no, it's a 40 plus. In this context, that's not a young man. That's a whole full-blown man acting out of order, right? Failed in school and failed in real life. Such a disaster to even be associated with someone like Judy. With time, you will see what Judy will do to him, so he can learn a bitter lesson. Another person says, I see a problem up front. He is not going to let May go and will refuse to grant her divorce. Her best bet right now is separation for about 2 to 3 years, after which court will speedily grant her divorce. Okay. She recently called herself Judy Edochie in one of her recent videos. I bet she did. Anyway, let me come to the chat. Wahala. Shout out to Much Better. How you doing? I hope you're doing much better. Yes, 1 year of dating and learning the family norms. Then maximum 1 year to... Okay. She's talking about the previous topic. Okay, we'll get back to that later on. My stupid emoji. Okay. I missed that. Okay, all right. Humans are so complicated. Yep. Neni Afa, how you doing? He thought his father, who is an old man, was stupid when he did not engage in polygamy. He brought so much calamities on himself and so many doors opened up for her. Yeah. Nothing's going to replace that son, unfortunately. Yeah. She also denied they're both clowns. He didn't let us breathe. He brought this effort to us. He claimed that he's married and that he's a polygamist, and he took some people to go pay her bride price of a marriage he did behind his father's back. Yeah, there's so many things wrong with the story from the get-go. But one thing we couldn't deny is that the whole son, 15, 16 years old, passed away. That's something I was like, okay, I'm covering this alleged. I don't really know what's going on with these people, but they couldn't be doing alleged with the son that passed away. And that was the part where I was like, okay, let me stop on this story for a while because it was just too crazy for me. He can't even say that because evidence is all over social media where he says, okay, yeah, singing and dancing. Yeah, the skits. They made so much mockery of May. He was claiming that he was married traditionally. Silly people that confess it on social media. Yeah. Everywhere. Yep. Watermelon. What a name. How can they even deny this? I feel like he's lying in court to avoid the 100 million. So like if you lie in court, isn't there some kind of repercussion for that too? Isn't that called perjury? Like if it's straight lying like that, right? It doesn't matter if you delete the post, they can put it up, right? Right. He married her traditional and she birthed 2 kids for him in Diara. Well, they had 2 kids. Didn't they have 2 kids together now? By now? They had 2 kids, right? So you can't really deny this. Okay, maybe they're trying to reduce the case down to adultery. No, but she wants a divorce. She doesn't really care. Well, she's the 100 million naira, right? All right. We'll see how it goes, you know. Not to say all now was they're just doing that to avoid paying the 1 million. Okay, so they don't mind the divorce, but they want to avoid the 100 million naira. Too late. Yeah. 41 is not a baby. A fool at 40 is a goddamn fool forever, of course. May will get the divorce however long it takes. She put a restraining order on him and is not allowed to come to their home. Losing the son cut May so deep and he still refused to receive sense, so she had to face front. Do you remember her? And to be, do you remember her coming on and making like a full monologue and literally cursing everybody out and say, are you going to tell anybody, are you going to tell a man, a grown adult, how to mourn his whole son? Do you remember that? Yeah. Actually, it was one of our biggest videos here at one point, you know. And to be, how you doing, my sister? How are you? Shawapa. Good to see you. We can't wait for our session together on the 20th. That's going to be lovely. All right. The polygamy is not polygamy. Yeah. We are trying though, but I'm inside. I think they are trying. We're inside. Shout out to you, Auntie B. Yeah, so yeah, that's that story right there. We're gonna leave it at that. I want to know. I have a question for you with regards to Yule and watermelon, right? How long do you think it will last? Somebody's like, why will you predict such a bad thing for them? Like, the worst has happened. They lost the whole son. So let me ask, how long do you think you can put a range if you don't want to predict how long it will last? Say 5 years, 10 years, right? Say forever, because after all, we know toxic marriages that last forever anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just curious, what do you think? How long do you think this will last for? 5, 10 years, 2 years, before particularly before you will run out into the internet and start crying wolf that this woman watermelon has been showing him shege, because it will run to the internet when it happens, guarantee, right? How long do you think that's going to take? Yeah, he's going to run to the internet. Just wait for it, okay? Just wait for it, okay? Even if he watches this video, it's going to happen, okay? Anyway, let's move on to the next story. I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.